thank you, ladies, for joining in. Thanks to all of you who have logged in here as well. So, yes, needless to say, COVID-19 has been changing quite a few things for us. The way we've been working, and most of our work has shifted to the online space. Now the challenge is, how do we make money, and is it possible to make money online? Yes, there seems to be a lot of opportunities in the online space. At least that is what I gathered from Sunita's latest Facebook post. The moment I saw it, I had to jump on it and I had to ask Sunita, Sunita, will you be able to do a session for us? Because this seems very interesting, and a lot of moms can benefit because we see a whole lot of bloggers in our community. We have a lot of small business owners in the community who use social media heavily. So, yes, how do we make money online, Sunita? Over to you now.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Neela, and thank you, everyone. So let me start with this. Making money from home anytime is very much possible. And independent of any crisis, I always answer this, that independent of any crisis, irrespective of any challenge, working from home and making as much money as you want is certainly possible. How we can do it, what are all the ways we can make it happen, this is what we are going to discuss today. So the agenda will be, I'll be talking about few things to start with, and then I'll start taking questions. I already have some questions. I'll start with the questions I already received yesterday and today, some of the questions. And then I'll start looking at the chat on Zoom app only. You can see participants. If you just tap, you'll see participants and then chat. So just type your question there. I'll read and I'll answer the question. Starting off with, there are ample ways. If I have to specifically tell you, there are over 15 to 17 ways that you can use to earn from home, and without much of the investment in terms of the resources. The biggest investment is you, yourself, your time, your skill set, and to market yourself. Yes, you'll have to make some financial investment so that you can reach out to the target potential customers who can be your buyers. Now there are two ways. One is fast way, which works immediately, and another way is a long-term way where you start now and you start making money as it grows. So let me start with the fast way. What you can do right now. Situation is something like we didn't know lockdown will happen, and we didn't know how long it will go for. So it is unexpected to a lot of people. We thought that it will be for 15-20 days, but actually now it is indefinite. It is uncertain. The anticipation is there that it may actually extend until June end, and things could be very difficult for a lot of people. Now in this duration, there is a flip side, there is a positive side. The flip side is a lot of brick and mortar businesses are closed. The positive side is a lot of people are actually have started taking digital online and digital things and online things more seriously. So they need help. And that's where you can offer help. The fastest way I'm going to talk about is, one, you can offer virtual assistant services. Immediately you can use the groups. You can use the groups where you are active, where you have never thought that you will actually offer any service, but now figure out what is something that you can offer right now. Are you good at Excel? Are you good at research? Are you good at writing? Are you good at brainstorming, managing things, organizing? What you are good at? Because a lot of business owners right now, they are working on strategies, reviewing their websites, reviewing their blogs. So they are working on a lot of things and they need some assistance. So right now, immediately you can offer your virtual assistant services. They do very well. I have 2 inquiries right now where my clients and my coaches, they're actually asking, Sunita, if you have someone who can help with this. So virtual assistants, they make minimum 10 to 15,000 in INR from one client. You just need 3-4 clients, and it is easy money to make 50 to 60,000 rupees per month just working 4-5 hours. Actually, just working 4-5 hours. So virtual assistance is something that you can offer right now. And please add your questions. I'm not looking at chat right now, but I will look at it. So I'm just talking about things as it comes to my mind now. Second thing that immediately can make a lot of money is interesting. After a week of honeymooning in lockdown, enjoying a lot of meals, different cooking stuff, we started decluttering because we started getting bored. So what you can do when you decluttered, you could have found things which are still in good condition. It could be clothes, it could be toys, it could be so many things. There are sites, there are apps that you can use to upload these things, nice picture, cool pictures, and you can sell them. They sell well. They actually sell well if these are in good condition. And this is immediate money without any investment from something that you actually don't need it anymore, but someone else would need it. In fact, there are some Facebook groups as well, but there are some apps that will actually just offer some more money for the things that you don't need anymore. Third thing that you can use is photos. If you have good pictures from your old trips where you are not there in the frame, but those are some unusually catchy pictures. It could be a landscape, it could be a food picture, it could be a flower picture, it could be anything, some emotional expression that you might have taken from someone. So something unusual. There are websites that pay 5,000 rupees plus per picture, depending upon how cool is the picture and where it can be used. A lot of magazines, they actually buy rights from your pictures. So I have personally seen in my contacts, including my own pictures actually. So people like you and me, I have seen people selling pictures, the trip pictures, for as less as 12,000 for a very simple picture. I actually wrote in one of my posts, the recent post I have made. वो बारिश में हम करते नहीं है, windshield पे बारिश आती है and then we take a picture because it looks very pretty. That picture was sold for 12,000 rupees by a magazine. And another picture was a landscape picture of a mountain, which was sold for almost 55,000. Another picture in my contacts only, they were in one of the tiger sanctuary, I think in MNP Kana Sanctuary. They took a tiger picture from a different angle, and this picture was sold for almost 1 lakh plus. So if you have some unusually nice pictures, just place them on these websites and they can be picked up. So just do them. But take all. Okay, another fast thing that can immediately, not really immediate, but yeah, it works very quick. If you are good at cooking, record your recipes, videos, and put them on YouTube. Recipes videos on YouTube, they work very, very well because they are searched well and they take time, but they sell well. A lot of people, they will have question whether we can do it on Instagram or we can post them on blog. Yes, you can, but that will take slightly longer. If you do it on YouTube, things will just work faster. In my latest post again, YouTube, after a certain view count, it starts paying from $500 after certain point. And there are some videos that actually pay up to $5,000. It is a massive money. It is a massive money. It's not fun that people are just on YouTube like that. They are making money. That is why they are on YouTube. So YouTube has got huge potential, but again, you have to work towards it. Another thing that you can offer these days, which makes instant money, is tuitions. A lot of parents, they need help. A lot of kids, they need help right now because teachers are overwhelmed. They have got a lot of work. So if you are good at some subject and if you have some good command on some concept on any subject, just offer tuitions, because you will not face any problem in getting work right now. A lot of parents will just approach you, and it gets paid well. If you need some help from me, how much you can charge or what you can offer, I'm happy to help. So these are some fast ways that make instant money in this kind of situation or in any kind of situation. Now coming to some ways which work slower, but they make a lot of money. They actually make a lot of money. Blogging is one of those ways. Like in these days, my passive income blogs, they are, I mean, in last 1 month, some of the blogs have made like over $2,000. Some of the blogs, and that is each blog per blog. But blogging cannot make you instant money. You will have to, so what you can do, you can start right now. If you start right now, things are picking up because the entire world is going digital. So whatever you do now, whatever you start now, or whatever you establish right now, things will pick up faster than earlier, or if you do later. So if you set up a blog on a good niche, on a good subject, it must be a good subject, only then it picks up. It has amazing potential in long run. So about a blog, as it gets older, it makes more money. And a lot of people, they ask me questions, how long it takes for blog? You need to have at least 6 to 9 months of patience. 6 to 9 months of patience, plus work, plus good strategy, and plus some investment, because without promotion, your blog is not going to do anything. So these 5 things, and after 6 to 9 months, you can expect somewhere, depending upon what subject you are blogging about, you can expect somewhere $500 to $1,000 per month, which is a decent money. Actually, it's a very decent money. 50,000-60,000 per month from one blog is a decent money. And once you monetize one blog, you can set up multiple blogs. That's what I do. That's how I help other people as well, that how you can multiply it. How can you be a serial virtual entrepreneur? Another slow thing that works slow, but it works very well, is starting an Instagram blog. So you can be approached by advertisers and brands as an influencer, as a collaborator, someone who can promote their products. So if you start an Instagram blog right now, and if you work very well with a strategy, with good content, then it works. And time frame wise, you may start getting invitations to promote from brands somewhere between like 5 to 6 months. You can start getting good offers. When it comes to offers, you can charge up to rupees 1,000 per post, and depending upon what audience you have got, what engagement you have got on Instagram, you can charge up to 50,000 for just one post. So it depends upon how popular you are and what is your engagement. The number of followers actually don't count. The engagement on each post, that counts. There are 2 more things that I would like to talk, and I'll just take 1 minute and then I'll start taking questions. These are again long term, but I really believe in them because these are safe things. If you have some money, consult with some financial planner and buy some digital gold, shares, or mutual funds. Invest some money in these 3 things. They work beautifully well. If I talk about my own personal experience, these 3 things have helped me in serious emergency, in a very serious emergency actually, and it gave me massive money, which I forgot that I have invested, but I just realized that I have something. And by the time I recollected that I invested this money in mutual fund, shares, and gold, it kind of multiplied badly, and it gave me so much of confidence that now I make sure, especially in times like this when things are fluctuating, maybe consult with a planner, financial planner, or some consultant, and invest, even if it is a small money, but do invest. The last is surveys. You can take surveys from some genuine websites. Actually, there are many websites which are fake websites as well, but if you get onto a genuine website, like 1 or 2 genuine websites, you can make up to $300 to $500 per month, taking surveys, spending hardly 2 hours actually a day. That's it. And that's a that is one of the easiest incomes that I see. I have some more ways to talk, but I think now I will like to take questions. But before I'll actually, you can start the questions in chat, but let me answer the questions that I have already received first. Okay. These are the questions that I have received from Neela. I think Anshu have asked these questions about there is so much of competition around you, and what steps one can possibly take to get noticed. The very first step I would suggest is make sure that you are working around a very specific subject. The more specific is your subject, whether you are starting a blog or you are on Instagram or if you are on Facebook, wherever you are, just try to narrow down your subject so that brands can find you. Instead of you pitching out to the brands can find you. And that is how you get noticed, because your content is so niche that it is difficult to actually have competitors to beat you. So just have and work around some niche. Social media tools. Social media tools are helpful for any brand marketing, any business marketing. But if it comes to being an influencer, the best tool is actually great content, great pictures. If you're using networks like Instagram, the best tool is the best picture and the best content you use. Another best tool is actually the right kind of hashtags. Talking about hashtag is a long discussion. I'm more than happy to answer if you have a very specific question, or I can answer if you send me a private message, because this is a long discussion around hashtags. But yeah, using hashtags, using the right hashtags can get you a lot of visibility and people can notice you. Focus of influencer blogger, which are more fruitful for the better chance of paid opportunities. I didn't understand what do you mean by the areas. If it was subjects, then any subject can get you paid opportunities. Any subject, from clothing to cooking to home decor to gardening, any subject can get you good visibility, good paid opportunities. It's just how well you are handling your Instagram. Next
Is it true that lifestyle, probably blogs or Insta profiles that focus on lifestyle do better than parenting? So I think the question is more like on those lines. Do lifestyle people focusing on lifestyle get paid more? So I think the question is on those lines.
Okay, that's a good question. So interestingly, the answer is the narrower your niche, the higher you get paid, because there are not many people in that niche. So if you are in parenting niche, so parenting niche versus lifestyle niche, parenting niche influencers will get paid more compared to the lifestyle. There are many lifestyle bloggers and influencers, and there is a huge competition. So the more competition means lesser paid. No, the more competition means more paid opportunities, but at the lesser prices. The narrow or the micro niche you go, you can actually charge more because there are not many people. There is one more question they have. Is it essential for a social media person, be it a blogger or influencer, to be present in all social platforms for monetary gains? No, not at all. And I never recommend that. Choose one platform, dominate that platform so that you can charge as much as possible. There are people who are only on Instagram and they charge up to 50,000 to even 5 lakhs for just one post. There are people who are only on Twitter, they are nowhere, they are not even on Facebook, and they are charging hefty amounts. So wherever you are, just make sure that you dominate one network first, monetize it, and then move on to the next one. I think now I will start reading the questions that people have asked. Okay, first question is from Pamela. She's starting a blog and working on content and understanding how long it takes. Okay, how long it takes to get good traffic, that depends upon the subject that you have chosen, Pamela. The narrower is the subject, the easier and faster it takes to receive traffic. The amount of traffic means, so that depends upon, again, the subject actually. And when it comes to monetization, for example, I'm coaching someone who is starting a vegan blog. Now, veganism is growing. It is in trends, but at the same time, veganism is a narrow niche. There is not much traffic in that. Now, since it is a narrow niche, there is a lesser traffic, but at the same time, there are higher paid opportunities to that. So it is slightly complicated situation. Maybe what you can do, you can share the ideas with me. What are the subjects that you have in mind, and I can actually guide you more about it. But to answer this question, it takes 6 to 9 months to start getting good traffic. If you are planning to have AdSense as the money making mode, then wait for at least 1 year, because AdSense is the it's not a very recommended way to make money. It's very small money unless you have tons of traffic on your blog. Affiliate marketing is a better way, it makes a lot of money. Advertising is a better way. Sponsored posting is a better way actually. So focus on those. For AdSense, give your blog at least 2-3 years. When you start getting 30,000, 50,000 traffic per month, then feel that, yeah, it's a passive automated income.
Sumita,
What marketing
recommendations for affiliate marketing websites?
Come again.
Do you have any recommendations for affiliate marketing websites?
So for affiliate marketing, you can use Commission Junction, you can use ClickBank. These are two. For any kind of affiliate, so whatever blog you have, no matter what subject you are blogging about, just log into these websites and find the related products from these two websites. These are the safest websites that actually send money to your bank accounts every month. On every first, the money is actually in. There is a minimum payable amount that you need to generate, but yeah, these are the safest so far. I personally use them, my students use them, but yeah, these are the safest one. Marketing tools, I can share one blog that I have shared like over 19 ways to market your blog. Maybe you can use some of them from there. Varsha Parashar is asking, with WordPress based blog, okay, and how can you gain traffic on the blog? Okay, so the question is about gaining traffic. Again, there are over 20 ways to drive traffic to your blog. This is a lot of work. I usually tell people that if you have got 2 hours every day for blogging, invest 1.5 hours to promote your blog, because until you promote, it doesn't work. And for promotions, there are several ways. On my tips, there is one, which is social media, of course. Second is boost. Keep some money aside to boost, because unless you have a mindset of investing in your blog, it will actually never make money. Or even if it makes money, it will be so small money that you will feel demotivated over time and you will quit blogging. So have a mindset of investing in your blog, use paid advertising, use Facebook boost, Twitter boost, Instagram boost, and promote your blogs. Another beautiful way to get very good traffic on your blog is use guest contribution. For example, Gurgaon Mom's blog itself, actually it accepts guest contributions. So yeah, find 10 to 20 blogs in your industry, go global in your industry and contribute your post on those blogs. One, you get links. Second, you get subscribers. Third, you get traffic. So I have written a long and very detailed post about it, sharing over 20 ways how you can drive traffic.
Nita, thanks for that. Yes, we love content. So whoever wishes to provide content for gurgaonmoms.com, please do write to us. But Sunita, I would also like to tag along and ask another question. See, one thing is posting on social media and promoting your blog and getting first-time visitors. But how do I ensure that they become repeat visitors as well?
So there are two ways. One, from where they are coming. If they are coming from your Facebook page, then every time, and if they have subscribed to your page, then every time you post, of course, they get a notification. They happen to see your post. The bigger way, the more profitable way to get repeat people, repeat visitors to your blog is, of course, email marketing. I'll wrap it up quick, Neela. One, have a good giveaway on your blog and make it so irresistible that people subscribe to your blog. When people subscribe to your blog, they're automatically getting added to one of your email marketing software, which is either Get Constant Contact or Aweber or MailChimp or whichever email marketing tool you are using. And then make sure that you are sending at least one email every month. Now, this is an extremely important aspect that a lot of bloggers don't do. And I always suggest that use email list building from day one. The moment you set up your blog, have a to-do in your mind that I need to start my email list from today itself. If I'm writing one blog, it means I'm starting my email list today itself. So email marketing is one of the best ways to get repeat people and in fact repeat buyers as well, repeat advertisers as well. This is one of the best ways.
Okay, thank you.
I hope I answered the question,
Yes.
Neela.
Yes, you did.
There is an interesting question. How can I get the brand collaborations? How can brand recognize my work? I love this question because a lot of bloggers, they don't use Media Kit. Every blog and every website that has been set up to make money must have a Media Kit. Must actually. You can have a designer to create a beautiful Media Kit. If you don't have a designer, just put a simple page that what are your pricing for post, for advertising, for an event, for a shout out. If you have Instagram, then what it is actually. So just have a Media Kit. People, advertisers, collaborators, brands, they are searching what? Bloggers with Media Kit. And your Media Kit actually gets brands and collaborators on your blog. They see your pricing, they get in touch with you that can you do this for us. So make sure that if you are a blogger, you have Media Kit, brands will find you. Your Media Kit will actually get brands over to your blog. For now, this is coming from Archana. For virtual assistant, what does one need to be good at? Anything actually. You can be good at anything. For example, I don't like to do Excel. So I like to use help in Excel from anyone. So you figure what you are good at and then make a post in the group where it is allowed that I'm good at this and I'm ready to offer help. People will find you. They'll actually get in touch with you. You need to figure out that what you are great at. It can be anything. It can be even cooking. It can be crafting. It can be some subject. It can be research. It can be writing. It can be anything actually. Sukhjit is asking, Is online market research is also a part of digital marketing? Yeah, it is actually. It is a part of digital marketing, because this is one of the first steps when we go for the audience research. So yes, it is. It is. Rashmi is asking how, hi, can you please share sites for selling pictures or how to search from? Yes, I will. Neela, I will share the list of sites with you and you can share it with people.
Yes, in fact, we've received similar questions on our FB Live as well. So it'll be very helpful, Sunita.
You can make a post, maybe people are asking for the references. Maybe you can make one post where you have all these references. Like
Definitely.
some of the people, they asked about how to market their blog, so I can share that link. So
Yes.
you can have one post.
Yes, and
Um,
we will definitely share these details. And I would also request everyone who's logged in here to follow Sunita Bidu's social media page. Whenever she posts, it's pearls of wisdom on social media. So please do follow her page. I will also get all this information and post it on Gurgaon Moms as well.
Thank you, Neela. Neela has asked a question from someone on behalf of Astha. Can you suggest how and where to approach clients for virtual assistance? Okay, one, instantly and immediately you can use the groups. There are many moms groups, global groups as well. So just offer your services. But before you offer, please make sure that you have answered some questions yourself. This is a basic list of questions that people will immediately ask you the moment they see your post. For example, what are your prices? How soon you can deliver? Or what do you need from us? So make sure that you are prepared to face a lot of people. You may not get inquiries, but what if you get inquiries? You should not look like someone who has just posted out of the blue. You must look like a professional, and the first impression should be good for yourself. So prepare yourself. And second thing, if you feel that from your one post you have got at least 3 customers, I think take it as a good sign that you can set up your blog or set up your website, and then people will find you. You market yourself. I have seen virtual assistants really busy. Some virtual assistants in my network, they are making like 5-figure, 6-figure income in dollars. So they're very busy people, and this is the easiest thing one can do. So if you know how to do it, just start with one of the groups only. Start with Gurgaon Moms. There are 6-7 more very good groups, active groups. But yeah, if you once you finalize that you want to do it, then there are ways. Set up your website, set up your professional logo, brand name, and everything, and people can get in touch with you. Archana is asking, one needs 4,000 watch hours at least. This organic. How many people marking it by? Yes, Archana. So since there are a lot of people on YouTube and even on Facebook views as well, Facebook videos as well. So YouTube has added some restrictions, and it made it slightly rigid. So people are buying views. Actually, this is true. People are buying views, but these are bought views. So if you notice that if some video has got say 10,000 views today, and if these are not real views, after a week, if you check, it comes down to somewhere 1,000-2,000 views, and it doesn't make money. YouTube takes its own time to actually monetize one blog, and there is a huge algorithm behind it. So if you see millions of views on one blog, if someone is buying or something is like that, YouTube take its own time, actually a long time to monetize. But if it is real, so to make it actual, real and happening and monetizable, your content has to be really great. If some of you are interested, I can help you with the subjects, the topics, the areas that can get a lot of attention on YouTube, that can get a lot of views on YouTube. and that can make decent money in the fastest possible time. I can help with that. So just get in
Sunita,
touch
now you got
with
us
me.
all curious. At least tell us 3 or 4 right now, please.
Okay, sure. Punita, how does one go about looking for clients when we can offer? So yeah, I think go for Media Kit if it is a blog. Go for groups. It is if it is on social media if you have it, because these are the fastest way. I think I can suggest the best ways and not the fastest is having a blog or a website of your own, because that can actually get you a lot of money. I have seen people who have got their small or mini website offering or sharing all the services they have. I have seen them making a lot of money. And in fact, I recommend a lot of people when my clients, my students, they ask me about the recommendation. I actually recommend a lot of people that please go to them. They are offering their services. So you need to have a professional presence of yours. And then people, suppose you tell Neela that Neela, I'm offering this service. If you have someone who is looking for such service, please refer. So make it easy for your referral network to refer you. For that, have a professional presence. Okay, Rashmi, I'm into designing and written content. Is there a space to sell new designs, content, and freelancing opportunities? Yes. For web design, graphic design, there are actually many websites to do this. Rashmi, I will take note of this question and I'll actually add to the references mentioning your name where you can sell your designed stuff. Creating content, if it is about content creation for social media, you are in demand. I think you should have a professional presence or a mini website, one pager website where you are saying that you are creating content and design as well. Trust me, if you market yourself well, you will be so busy that you'll have to say no to a lot of people. So it's a massive scope you have got. Nupur, what sites we can register for offering tuitions? Again, I can give you references. There are many websites which are allowing you to offer your tuitions, and you can make somewhere between rupees 500 per tuition per hour to 5,000 per hour, depending upon grade 1 to grade 10. Archana, okay, cool. I think I have answered all the questions and I'm up for anything now, Neela. If there are any questions that people have got now, they want to ask.
So we have quite a lot of people who've joined us on Facebook as well. And most of the questions are around reference websites for surveys. And uh, so I think all these lists, I'll take it from you and we'll post it in the community. One question from Kanika is, what are the roadblocks a fresher can have? It's not really easy to get noticed online. So how to make a beginning and how to get noticed?
Okay, your question, Neela, is how to get noticed online for a fresher?
Yes, yes, that's
Mhm.
Kanika's question. Yes, that's right.
Okay, the best way to get noticed for a fresher, since they don't have any clientele, no reviews, no testimonials to show, the best way is actually their work. So this is a challenge that a lot of freshers face, and I always tell them that if you are a designer, create 10 mind-blowing sample designs. So mind-blowing that people feel like they don't need any testimonials from you. Your design, your work works. If you are a writer, maybe write 10 sample jobs and from different niche. If you're a specific niche writer, maybe write 5 posts, small posts, that's okay. If you are a generic writer, maybe write 10 posts from different industries or 10 types of content. What you can do, so have your samples ready, create a WordPress or a blogspot sample portfolio like portfolio.kanika.com and have everything listed there. If someone asks you, just share this and take permission from the groups if you can create a post around it. I'm a member of some exclusive groups where when people post such work requests, within 1 hour or 2 hours, they are so busy that they can't answer. I mean, they are just booked. They are booked live for 1 month. So that is possible only when you have the best of your sample works ready. You can't just ask work. You need to show work so that people have no questions for you. You have just work for you.
Sunita, we also have a lot of small business owners who are logged in and who are trying to see how to make a mark in the social media space through online branding. What are your words for them?
So first of all, you have to see that which social media network is good for you. If you are into a visual business, then Facebook and Instagram is good for you. If you are into more of a service industry, then LinkedIn and Facebook is good for you. So first of all, choose which social network is good for you. And then second, in these times, things are already overwhelmed actually. This is not the right time to get your services online because you will be lost. Everybody is online right now. So I always suggest that this is not the right time. Rather, what you can do, you start creating your presence with participations instead of posting. When you make a mark, when you get noticed with participation, actually people will notice, because posting se to bahut hi log hain, posting to people are literally ignoring, but right now there is less audience and more posters. So be a part of the audience, you will get noticed faster. Meanwhile, use the time to create content for the next month, because next month there will be some thin air, there will be some space. So I will suggest that use this time to create the most outstanding content and post that content next month or next to next month. Revamp your website so that whenever you are out there, when people see you, you are there. I also strongly recommend to use advertising, because most of the social media networks, their free reach is officially zero. So I strongly suggest that you go for advertising. Even in these times, there are many people in my contact who are actually making a lot of money despite the difficult times. In fact, there are 2-3 interesting case studies. The revenues have like of doubled. So in these times as well, things will work only when you stay niche, when you don't get overwhelmed, when you revamp your existing assets like your website, your content, and you take a break, actually take a break from posting. Rather, become a participant. Just get involved in the conversation. That is the best way to get noticed right now. And after a month, use advertising.
Great. Sunita, you spoke about advertising. Is there a ballpark amount a small business or a blogger should set aside as an investment for to advertise every month on a monthly basis?
Start with a small testing amount for Indian audience, any Indian audience. The starting amount is 80 rupees to 200 rupees, the starting point per day, which is like hardly 6,000, 7,000 rupees a month when you do it yourself. And you should do it yourself when you are excellent in advertising. If you are not, then get training. Invest in training, get trained, and then do it. Then it is 6,000. But if you do it right now, it can be 60,000 as well, because you will not know what you are doing exactly. For international audience, which is outside India, it can be 500 rupees to somewhere between 3,000 rupees per day for any advertising. People who are targeting, like exporters are there, travel agencies are there. So when the audience is outside, it starts from 5,000 to somewhere between 3,000 to 3,500. But yeah, if you are targeting Indian audience, start with 80 rupees per day. See the audience, test it, and then increase your budget.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, so with regard to questions, that's pretty much questions that we have. There are more specific questions, so I'm going to avoid those questions. Okay, Shubha is raising her hand, so I'll just unmute her so she can ask the question.
Hi, Sunita. Thanks for this wonderful session. I would like to ask this question on behalf of many Instagrammers and influencers who are there in the community. How are the payment terms and how legal or how easy it is to get those payment in due? How does it happen in this industry? Or is there a way to safeguard and make sure that you get your payments on time? How does it happen?
So the most genuine brands, they will always make 50% advance. So you are still safe depending upon how much you are charging. If you feel that it is, if you are feeling skeptical about some approach or someone, some lead, then prefer going via some mode. So there are some platforms where you add your account, where you sign up, and then brands and collaborators, they approach. So Neela, I can actually give you a list of these platforms as well, where Instagrammers can sign up and brands actually they approach. So for example, I get a lot of lifestyle brand, but I'm not a lifestyle blogger actually.
Okay.
But then what happens to me is when people come to me, I direct them to the lifestyle bloggers. Okay. But yeah, there are some platforms where people can sign up and brands can approach. So in these platforms, the payment comes to the platform, and then via the platform, it comes to the bank account. So this is the safer mode. I usually suggest this, but yeah, if it is a direct deal, never do any brand endorsement without 50% advance. And if someone tells you that they cannot go ahead with 50% advance or any advance, seriously turn that offer down, because it's not for you. It's not even worth. Just have very straight terms, payment terms, and you'll be safe, because a lot of people, especially new brands, and there is one more interesting thing that Instagrammers or any bloggers, they need to know, that brands will never directly approach. They always have brokers. And a lot of brokers, they are talking to 100 bloggers or 100 Instagrammers, and sometimes they actually steal money. Because brands are not directly, even if you talk to brand that I endorsed you, they'll say actually go to the broker, go to the person you were talking to. So make sure that you don't work without advance, because brands are not talking to you. These are brokers.
Okay. Thank you.
Great. So that's about the number of questions we have. So one last question. What's your favorite social network, Sunita?
Oh, that's a difficult one. That's a difficult question.
But
Neela,
where do you spend most of your time? Let me put it that way.
My favorite is Facebook. So answer is, I spend most of my time on Facebook, but yeah, I have monetized almost every network like Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook. Yeah, I have monetized all of them. The best in terms of money is LinkedIn. It has given me like 6-figure, and Facebook is very good. So Facebook is my best. If I say best of the posts, the best of the thoughts that I put, it is Facebook that gets the first.
How lovely. So yes, that's my favorite as well. And that's where Gurgaon Moms is most active as well. Though we
Yes.
in Insta and Twitter, but I think we're most active on Facebook, so our favorite as well. Thank you so much, Sunita, for your time, for joining us, and for giving us such lovely tips, need of the hour. And in fact, you highlighted whenever there is a challenge, look for the opportunities and go towards it, right? Uh, so yeah, you beautifully highlighted that. Thank you so much for your time once again, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you everyone for being there, and have a good time. Enjoy it. And lastly, you can make money, just find what can make money for you. And I'm there for help. Just ask me, just shoot your questions. You'll get answers. I love answering. Okay then, everyone.
On her Facebook profile, and I will be sharing her details as part of the list as well. We'll put everything out together. Yeah, stay home safe, stay well. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.